Whalawhalahi atu hane e te walatala tutupu ke lata mai awhiawhinei. Good evening. In our news bulletin for tonight, ko lahi whiawhiahe motu ke he tuanga e whaangfu matore tau he pule whakamotu haniwe mo e limai paua ki whoki e matopalimia ke he kauwhalataha i ke he tau whakawhiawhianga nei. Niue marked 43 years of self-government last week and Premier Sir Toke Talangi returned especially for celebrations. Hako mai e lilifu ke hukui whakatuwhono ha Turkey ke tupu mai hana te pepanga hoa ke he whakatuwhono niwe ke whakamaloa ki tau whakawhetuianga he tau motu newa. The Turkish ambassador presented his credentials strengthening diplomatic ties between Niue and Turkey. Ko whuaki atu mo e hawhangi e halatahi tuhiane ko whakalaulahi ai mo e whakatupeanga mai he whakatuwhono ha Iapana. A handover ceremony was held to reopen the Tuhia Sea Track project that was funded by Japan. Kua whiawhia mai olioli e tau loto e tau tangata ha koe tau whakawhiawhianga tuanga he whaangfu matore tau he pule whakamotu aniwe koe tahania aho mahuinga mai tau tala tu whakaholo he motu. Koe tau nei kua hoko mai whalua tau lilifu mai he whakatuwhono ha Turkey, Switzerland mo Iapana ke whakakisia e malolo he tau whakawhetuianga whakapolitika mo i whiawhia whoki ki ngā hua whakalataha mō niwe ke lata mai asihakeanga he kautu. Kua hai e tau whakamatalanga mai he kumisina tokolunga ha New Zealand ni koe lilifu ko Ross Ardern koe tau whakahikwa nei hana he ngā hua mai ke motu mai whakauea ia ke tau tangata ke tau ngāho ni ko ngā hua whalataha mo ia matalahi whoki ia ha kua iloa e ke tau whakaloanga politika i New Zealand ni kua kautu tuai hana te mwhini ko Jacinda Ardern ko ia e takitaki whauhi motu ko New Zealand ni. Ne hoko mai whoki e lilifu palemia ko Sir Toke Talangi. Pese ni kua whai mga aho e no whakehe mai mo e motu whakakisi manatu ia ke he tau ngā hua he whakatuwhono o ke tau manako o nono ai whoki ke he tupu he whakawhetuianga haniwe mo New Zealand ni. Talahau e ia koe anganga he maweheanga ke ngā hua whalataha kai nākai ko New Zealand ke pule mai ki niwe. Si ai whoki ke he whakaloanga nei e tau lolongo tapu ni kua uhua i he tahamata kau lolongo fōu ni kua whakatua i tau whāta ke langmata i atua i ke tau whakaloanga whiawhia he motu. Whakakatoa toi tau whakawhiawhianga mai tau lolongo mai haunga te whānau kiki ko le tuku tai tuku lele tu tuku atua i ke mata kau tu whunga whakamotu haunga tuku lunga. Amuna ki alu tōru ke wā atua i ke tau whakaloanga ASB Polyfest i New Zealand hi tau kahau. Hohoko atu mai whakatutala i ke matua palimia ke kisia kua hingoa hana tu manatu ke lata i mai puli whakamotu he tau nei.
Koe tau mera ni whamahani e hea katara hau. Koe whakamanatu e tau tokitoki e waha ia. Mai tau tangata ne ngā hua o roa hai, whisi o roa. Ke tau se whakahoronga nei, se la whia haka. Ha kua maeki e tau tūru e mga ahu nei. Ke tau se e whakamanatuanga ia. Ka manatu whakio ke behe. Ko ki sia te e mtulu e kehe, ha te tulu ko ahu nei. Ko e ki sia, ko e mena nei e ne kehe whakatasa mo e tau whakatautakaanga ne manako i alo tulu ke tau se, he waha ia. I roi au haka maranga hoa ai whukio e whakatawhana te mga halana. Uka pai vihura he e watu. Ke tau se tonga hua ke lata e pētau tulu e tu. Ko e haka ki sia ko hiki anga nei ni ko tau se tau tulu. Ai ko hiki e pura whabot. Ka ko hiki e whakawhati anga pa whakawhana nui sila. Ke māma i alo tulu. Ai ko diwe ka tamatase. Ai ko diwe koe motu ko arati e lau tūru ke pura noa mai, haka tau tupe whuaki. Si māma i lau tūru, ai pune e tua ngai e haka. Si māma whuke lau tūru, koe hata tūru mata whakatawhana. Ko mata whakatawhana ni we punu sila. Si hai e whakatakataka ai e ne lata e ke tausi. Ke mai ke tau tūru e kau whakalataha. Ai pihe e whakatawhana ia koe pure taha ke he taha, nā kai. Koe te bere e ne whono e mautu. Suke whoro bere e hā kore manatu ki whakamanatu. Kia tau tūru ke māma he tautangata. ke ua whakahanoa New Zealand. Ke ua whakahanoa whukiri e tau tūru ki New Zealand. Kai kau whakarataha koutou ke tau stunga hoa ke lata me tau tūru mu.
Whakatumau e tau ngahua asiha ke mūtu mea nonoanga ke tau whakawhituianga wa New Zealand me tau puhala ke whakahoki mua e mitaki. Niue marked 43 years of self-government last week, and the formal flag-raising ceremony was held on Thursday. That proved to be a joyful affair despite the weather. Overseas dignitaries that made this year's celebrations included an ambassador from Turkey, an ambassador from Switzerland, as well as an ambassador from Japan. Sir Toke Talangi made it back in time for celebrations after months away on medical leave, and he continued to highlight the progressive developments government has made in terms of clarifying the relationship and free association with New Zealand. In his formal speech, the New Zealand High Commissioner, His Excellency Ross Ardern, reiterated the importance of the relationship between Niue and New Zealand, and thanked the people of Niue for their cooperation, as this will be his last year as the New Zealand High Commissioner to Niue. This year, the newly formed Niue Youth Choir were given the honour to sing the hymns and national anthem for the day, and the formal part of the program was followed by entertainment. Niue primary school students played the ukuleles, and they set the scene for the festivities before the Niue High School Polyfest group followed up with an energetic routine, meke, tame, and an all-Niuean ensemble. We spoke to the Premier, Sir Toke Talangi, to get his views about this year's celebrations.
It's a reminder that our forefathers took the opportunity to change the way that we had our relationship with New Zealand, to become self-governing in a free association. And I've always reminded about the changes that have occurred, the desire at that time to do that, the desire of the people at that time to do that. And here we are, celebrating 43 years of self-government. I think the one thing that I recall about our relationship with New Zealand, for a long time, there was, if you like, a dominance from New Zealand and the officials with respect to how they saw Niue should run its affairs. However, since 2008, I think we've changed that, where I had been adamant that they cannot continue to do that because the Constitution doesn't say that. The Constitution is their law and our law. It doesn't say, this Constitution says that New Zealand will always dominate, will always tell Niue what to do. Doesn't. So therefore they should not. And I'm very thankful that the New Zealand government has agreed that that is the case, and therefore we are now very good partners, rather than one which may appear sometimes to be a subservient to the other. Many things have occurred over the past 10 years, I suppose. And the fact that we've built up our economy to the point where we've become, I think in the long term, self-sustaining. We're able to raise our own financial resources to enable us to pay for our own way. I'm very pleased that that's happened, because it was always my intention that this country should do that.
Another year celebrating the cordial relationship between Niue and New Zealand, working in partnership towards a prosperous Niue. Koe ahalotu he whahita pue kwa moale ni hoku atua e tau liliufu mai he whakatufonu ha Turkey, ke tupu atu hana tau pepanga hua ke he whakatufonu Niue. Hoku ata ia mo e whakatutala e mo e liliufu palimia mo e tau hukui i ki pule ki lota he whakatufonu, ha koe whakamola hea nei he hoko mai e tahu kui whakawhanu mai i Turkey, ke whakakese e manako, ke whakamalolo e tau whakawhetuia ngā whakapolitika ha Niue mo e motuia. Ko Ahmet Erkin, koe Komisina Tokolunga Turkey ki New Zealand, o se taha tuai hana tau he ngahua ke kotowhanga Talahawi lahi fia ha koe whalu da manini koe kiseni we, ta tai ni moe motu ni hawa ia iei, moe manaku lahi ke kumi puhala, ke langmata e te whahi ni koe manaku e whakatuwhono, koe tau whakapitu ianga hani we, moe tau motu, kehe, kua hoko tuai ke hongwhama lima e hatu motu, si ko Turkey tahe tu motu ia, ohua ki ko moua e tau, maweheanga whakapolitika, ki se koe heingo e tau ngā hua whakalaulahi ke langmata ki ai, he tam ngāhui mua. Niue welcomed the arrival of the Turkish ambassador last week as he paid a courtesy visit to the Niue government officials on Wednesday. Ambassador Ahmed Erkin has been in the post for almost a year, and Niue is one of the islands he will be serving while working in Wellington. This marks a significant milestone in Niue's relations with Turkey, following the establishment of diplomatic ties with Turkey 2 years ago.
From Wellington, I'm covering Pacific countries as well, like Niue. So this was my visit was within the framework of presenting my credentials to His Excellency the Premier, and we had a very nice, friendly, fruitful meeting, and I presented my credentials. This is the first time a Turkish ambassador comes to Niue, and I will, as I told the Premier, I will always be proud of being the first Turkish ambassador here in Niue.
Ambassador Erkin explained that most people would think that being so far apart in geographical terms that Niue and Turkey are quite different, but he noted that there are some points of similarities.
Let me point out especially the similarities. Yes, we are at the other edge of the planet, but as we are very sensitive on our culture and our traditions, this is something very similar that we have with the Niueans. Our traditions are very strong as well. The importance we attach to our elderly, to our families, they are so similar to what we have in Turkey.
This official visit is an indication of the desire to identify ways to work together towards mutual benefits and learning from each other.
Turkey is a very experienced country for development cooperation. We have experience in the African region, in Asia, in Central Asia, in the Balkans, in the Middle East, and in the Pacific as well. So there are many fields that we can cooperate in, let's say the field of agriculture, fisheries, human resources. So there are vast opportunities for us to make use of. Well, I'd like to really thank the people of Niue so much for this very warm and sincere hospitality. Thank you very much.
Niue established diplomatic ties with Turkey 2 years ago and has diplomatic ties with 15 countries, the most recent being Brazil. Hoi whahi tapu e kua mole ni hawhangia e halotahi I tuhia he o se tau whakalaulahianga ni whakatupi ai he whakatuwhanu ko Iapana. Koe matanga ngā hua nei ni kua whakamoli ai he tau ka mole, ke whakahangahang ni taki, ke hoko ai e vai mahila, si whakalaulahi ai fuki I puhala tū. Kua tolu atu e tangata mai he maanga, pia fuki ni molo tū tangata ngā hua ni kua laumatai atu ke he matangua nei, whakataha moe tau lilifu mai he whakatuwhanu, ke onono viku me ki sia kehe, ke whakatatai atu ai ke te mga hoi ko mole. Hoko mai e taha hukui mai he whakatuwhanu Iapana, ke mamata atu ke lahi he tau ngā hua, moe pehea ia tō lahi whiawhia hā kua seisei osi tuai e tau ngā hua. Whakakisi mana atu ai fōke e whono tak maanga ha kupu ha kua lewa lahi e manako ke whai tau sianga ke halatahi nei ke mai ke tō tangata ke watu ai mataka whanga. Tala haua he ririfu mai Iapana, tō whai o nonoanga lo tōru, ke whai laumatai tōpe whoki ke whalu ngā hua ni ko manaka whakatuwhanu ki ai, ke lāta mai tau halatahi ke he whalu maanga whoki. Tuhia SeaTrack has undergone a major uplift with funds provided by the Japanese government. A handover ceremony was held last Wednesday to officially return the area for the use of the community. The village representatives expressed their gratitude for this much-needed upgrade that has enabled water and power to reach the SeaTrack, and with the widening and sealing of the roads to the site, making it more accessible. After 1 year, the ambassador from Japan returned to see what progress has been made.
I'm very pleased to have a very, very warm welcome, warm hospitality of Niue people. This time, actually last year, I signed the contract of, grant contract for this Hapuku village sea truck. And now, after 1 year, it's almost completed. So I came down again to attend this official handing over ceremony. And I think that work has been very well done. So the issue or future challenge is, good maintenance and also the good utilization of the. For the concrete project, we welcome the very good project from Niue government, and we are now in the process of consultations. But I'm sure, there will be future project to follow this one.
While on island, there was also time to meet with some high school students who will be travelling to Japan in the next few weeks, just talking about Niue's relationship with Japan.
I showed the picture of those Japanese islands to the students, and they thought, oh, this is Niue. So I just want to know that we have many common things, and we have in Japan your sister or brother islands also in Japan. Thank you very much.
With the near completion of the Tuhiya Sea Track, there is hope that Japan will continue to fund other community development initiatives based on recommendations from the Niue government. And those are the news stories that we have for you this evening. We do hope you can join us again for our next news bulletin on Thursday. Penai de volatile tupu ne ko moma I ke lata me nei amana ki ke lidiu filwe penai foke ke he afefe atunoto. Ke no nofwa nui ne po tu lidiu ke filwe ya.